looks incredibly good. Some really great play from Bling, and it wasn't lagging badly, unfortunately. So let's see if it can come back from this. Bling is ready, and it was going to be as well. So let's kick it off.
Yeah, but I mean, the Muslim has a great team. He's got a great, a fantastic man.
Did not go through. Okay. Oh, hello. Any volume issues right now? Hello, 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 hello. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hello. Any volume issues right now? Seems good from my end. Looking at the preview. Oh, okay. Well, I'm still in queue. 10 minutes. Got myself some water. Everything is looking pretty well today. Do you have any questions while I'm waiting? Go ahead and throw them at me. A little bit tired, so the first game might not go so well, but hopefully the next games pick it up. I'll probably be playing a little bit of Cassiopeia, a lot of Cassiopeia today. After that, Who knows? Rise. It doesn't really matter. I mean, Rise attack animation is fine. It's poor, but it's not like unworkable. It's just you have to put more effort into it than others, which is fine. Like he scales really well, and he's a complete monster. So I have no issues having to work harder in lane for it. How much do the day devote to League? I try to average like 9 hours of sleep a day, and League of Legends is probably like at least 5. And then schoolwork being a low marginal amount until tests, so like something like maybe 1 hour. Yeah, and then the other time is spent with roommates or with other friends. Is there a big difference between 250, 260, and 60? Yes, 260 is unplayable and 60 is playable. Karthus is it's not falling out of favor. It's just people are learning how to deal with it, which is, I think, like, I don't even know. I don't think it's falling out of favor. I just think people are silly. Like, I saw the King of Europe tournament, and everyone who played Karthus there, I didn't think they played well. It might have been that the other team played much better, so it looked like he played worse. But, yeah, I wasn't very impressed with just like the general item builds in Kings of Europe tournament was like triple Doran's ring into triple Doran's into Rabadon's. Like that item build is very, very skeptical. He's Iranian, I'm pretty sure. He's got to be at Middle Eastern to grow a beard like that, but I'm pretty sure he's Iranian. Would be casting any more tournaments? Maybe. But especially with stuff like Kings of Europe, Demon and Jat were doing such a good job that I straight up told them that I would only come in if one of them was so tired they needed to sit out. And it turns out that both of them ended up casting all the games. So I had no issues with just sitting out and letting them do their thing. I'm 13 minutes in queue, so maybe I should just like leave this like here. There we go. That way people can actually tell that I'm in queue and yeah, I need a new indie game to play. I was really big on Binding of Isaac, but now that it's like not possible to play that anymore, well, I've gotten a little bit bored of it, so the next thing would be what, Shrine or something? I don't know. We'll see what comes up soon. I have about 70 viewers right now, which is okay. It's not bad. It's just because I just started like a couple minutes ago and my game's not popped yet. I mean, here's your chance to ask questions before like a couple people start spamming questions all over. Play Tetris? Oh no, Darius is much better than me at Tetris. Jat will beat anyone at Tetris though, and if you really want to see like a Tetris king, like have Jat play people. I think Jat played Darius. He went like 7-1 against Darius, and after Darius won, he just quit. Oriana and Mal's. Oriana takes a lot of time to ramp up, and he's very blue dependent. Mal's it's not bad. It's situational. I feel like the comps that he's good in require he might be able to be replaced with another champion. So there's not much that he does spectacularly well. What do you play Temple Run? No. How do you feel about Voyboy's interview? I don't know. Oh, I got contacted that they were gonna interview him a while back, and I was like, yeah, I don't know. I'm not quite sure how the interview went. I think I read a little bit of it, and I was just like, okay, go do this, boy. You'll be featured on my page. And he's like, oh, okay, sure. And we haven't really talked about it. It's just something. I don't know. Interviews are pretty stable for my team now. Like, they were like a novelty idea maybe at the first 2 lands, but now it's like we get interviewed every time we go to an event, and so it's gotten to the point where it's almost expected now. Yeah, it is good. It's more press. And I mean that's a good thing for the most part. For the most part. What happened to Brand? People just stopped playing him after the E nerf. He's still a pretty good champion. He beats like a lot of things mid. He sets up ganks pretty well. If you have something that if you have a jungler that comes in with a gank, the issue with him is that he doesn't bring much CC to a team, and usually you want to bring CC with your middle solo if possible, and that's why every top solo mid has like forms of CC that they can use in tournament plays. Like we have examples like Karthus has this huge wall, Nivea, Vigar does really well. Ryze is a really reliable snare that's on a pretty low cooldown. But that's I consider Ryze's CC like kind of low, but he makes up for it in that what he does is like he's a retarded tanky champion. And so like the real CC stuff is like yeah, those first things I said, like that kind of CC will change team fights. And usually you need to have a lot of CC to win games. Like a lot of times the teams that win are the teams that bring more CC. It's just more reliable. What matchups do you like Cat in? Not many. I like playing Cat against like I don't know. Kind of hard to answer because she doesn't beat much. Like I could play her against Vigar, but I mean you can play a lot against Vigar. I kind of like the Brand matchup with Cat, but that's just something that I personally like. I don't think it's such a good matchup for Cat. She doesn't have many matchups she wins, and that's part of the reason why she's so hard to play. Well, I will dominate. How? Oh, he plays. I don't know. I think he just does 0-9. He does 0-21-9 with armor quints yellows and MR flat blues with attack speed reds, and he starts regrowth pendant and builds a fast 2 gold per 5 on Skarner. Will all players talk about other mobile pro gamers? Not really. Yes, every day. Every day. I just got banned in an 1800 elo game. The loss is my fault because what? That's not even a question. So I'm in queue for 18 minutes now. There's not much I can do about speeding up the queue system. I am closing in on what, rank 3 or something? I think I'm rank 3 right now. I need like about 40 points to topple the top 2, Chaos and Crux-Bonder. So I'll probably be pushing for that sometime this week. We'll see how my games go. I mean, AP Maokai. It's okay. Like Chu8 did it pretty well. It's just that like he got a really big surge in popularity doing it with Maokai, but it's very, very dangerous. It sets up your jungle quite well. So if you're really looking to camp mid with jungle, like a Maokai jungle or a Maokai laner, like sets up the gank really, really well. Unsure how he would do. Does a re-queue give you a higher chance? No. Getting weird lags when you talk sometimes. Maybe turn down the quality a little bit. Can you play Swain? No, because I already play Swain, and I'm not really looking to play him today. I'm probably going to be playing a lot of Cassiopeia because I need practice with her. What's your favorite AD? I play Sivir. It skips at 360. Not many other people have that issue. Like, usually I have one of my mods looking over. Are my mods in here? No, none of my mods are on right now. But usually I have people looking at this, and if that's becoming a concurrent thing, yeah, like usually if a lot of people have that issue, I'll look at it. It's probably something to do with what your internet is doing, but it might not be. I'd have to double check. I'll talk to some people on Twitch and see if there's issues with my stream. in what situations do you play Galio mid? You're looking for a tanky initiator, and you need a shover. So he shoves really well. He's a really good initiator and a really good follow-up. The CC he brings is just like, it's game-changing if he lands it. So, just anything where you would need to shove the lane and maybe look to invade after the shove, or just if you're looking to team fight and try to protect a certain AD champion, Galio is very good. I know they ran him, M5 ran him with Kog'Maw a little bit, and it worked out really well. What do you think about reason for not SK? I think Ocelot isn't playing well, or as well as he was before. He plays really well in the Kings of Europe tournament, I think. But at Kiev, I don't know. I thought Sleazy, like Sleazy's new on SK, so I can't say too much about him, but like I don't think he performed that well. I think he did okay. And Kevin didn't perform that well either. Like SK's top lane, I've heard Xenon say SK's top lane is like one of the best, but so far Kevin hasn't impressed me too much in terms of just top lane potential. Why doesn't York? No one plays York because he's boring as fuck. We've tried the Karthus York combo. It brings like 0 CC, and York doesn't bring much damage. So it's like everything depends on Karthus to do damage, which is kind of, it's gimmicky. Like it's super fucking gimmicky. We've tried it before in an actual game, and we lost it, and we almost lost the best of 3 because we tried it. Oh, I know. I don't know how much I can say, but no, I'm not even gonna comment about SK's future because I was told some stuff, and obviously stuff I can't say. Volibear looked okay. I mean, it just seems like Kevin. Let's just say I think Void's a much better laner than Kevin in general. What's your favorite drink? Water. Real good. What's Dignitas Elo? Right now I'm 23. What? 2369. Should be about rank 3. Let me go double check. Oh no, Clarky D is above me, so I'm rank 4. Or Claky D. And yeah, oh, Salseed. Shit, wow. He went up like crazy too. But yeah, that's why my queue times are so long. It's 23 minutes. I don't actually own Ahri on my main account, so like if you look at my champions, like I don't own Ahri on this account. That's mainly the only reason I don't play her much, is because I didn't have the IP to buy her. When you think of Teddy, I think Teddy. No comment. Yeah. 23 minutes in queue. Slowly working my way up. Very slowly. Man, the guy who keeps drawing these is sick. Like, real good. Has a lot of sci-fi influence, which I like. Real good. But enough about that. Alcoholic beverage? I really like Grand Marnier. And I'll stay at that. Yes, I think D-Dust is a great map. What determines how many gold per 5 items you buy in lane? Usually I buy 0. It's just not something that's reliable. If you're getting reliable farm, and you're getting ahead in levels, you really need core items to be able to change early dragon fights. So going gold per 5 is like something like a top laner support does. What do you think about AA, ROA for a really strong late game? Ugh. I feel like AA is such a luxury item that you can only buy at the very end. Like you would get ROA and tier, and then build like Rabadon's Void Staff, and then AA. And that's only if you don't need defensive items. You know the Freak Reginald thing? Don't care. Random ass drama. So I don't know anyone on my team, so it's very likely that my last rated player is like 1700, which is quite normal. It's quite normal at this elo. I just can't guarantee anything, but like I might get a 2K player, like at least 1 or 2 2K players, and the rest will usually be like 1900, 1800, 1700. And while the elo discrepancy kind of sucks, it's a little bit of a dice roll. Like, yeah. You see my teammates when they duo mate with me and stuff. All kinds of fun. Like I said before, I'm probably gonna play Cassiopeia. I'm really bad at Cassiopeia now. I used to play her a little bit in season 1, but yeah, not my greatest champion right now. But I think she's a dumb enough champion to, even if I miss like half her skill shots, I'll probably still win the game, which is funny. And I'm really thinking they're gonna nerf Cassiopeia soon. But that's all my opinion. So I'm the first pick Cassiopeia here, and I'm probably just gonna run a standard AP rune page. I usually go Will the Ancient's Rylai's. I like Rylai's. It gives you like a little bit tankiness. I don't like the Warmogs build that Reggie builds. I think it's okay, not too great. I just think he can do it because Cassiopeia is just so strong that you can build almost anything on her. And so the other team chooses Rise Maokai, which makes me suspect that I know these 2 picks. So let me look at my friends list to see who's in queue right now. We have X-Smithy, Saint Vicious, maybe one of those. This would be interesting. Why if I play Mordekaiser? It's very strong in certain matchups. I'd be ecstatic to lane against that 1700 player in my first ranked game. What do you not want to lane against as Cassiopeia? Nothing. I don't care. She literally beats everything. No, Cassin doesn't beat her. Like this is a misconception. Gragas definitely doesn't beat her early. Also a misconception. No, I'm not gay. So looking at the team, I'm gonna run MR flats just because their jungler is almost all magic damage and their middle is magic damage as well. And I know for a fact Maokai is just gonna sit in my lane and camp me like crazy. So I'm gonna go standard AP 2109 just to pick up meditation. I might have considered going defense, but I think my MR flats are good enough to be able to live against this kind of like hybrid. Or if not live, I don't think my defense tree would be able to help me survive. So we get a new support, and I really like new support, but it's against Grave Sona. High harass lane. So I'm kind of scared, but hopefully my bottom lane will work itself out. I mean, a lot of the stuff people say, like how to beat Cassiopeia, is really silly because it's like, a lot of people are like, okay, you have to assume that Cassiopeia plays bad. And if she plays bad, you can capitalize on her playing bad, and you can win the matchup. Which to me is just like, so I have to hope my other opponent is worse than he is. And that's always like a bad thing to go into a game trying to hope for, because it's probably not going to work out. Or even if it does, it's just a bad thing to rely on. All the new jacks, never tried the new jacks, so entirely unsure. I have this one fly flying around, and I've been trying to hit it for like a day. It's not leaving. It's annoying. This water's fantastic. Looks like we're going double Woda with Kennen. We got pretty good initiation here. I got a great ganker. This combo is insane for counter jungling. With Lee Sin Cass. Goose actually won the last Go for Law monthly with it, or like the semis with that specific combo, just off those 2 picks. So it's a really strong combo. It should work out. Game starting. It's like Smithy and Saint Vicious. Fuck, I'm like Nostradamus. Like, I knew that shit. But no, I don't know. We'll see how it works out. So we have a Master Yi top, which is strange. Very strange for me to see. Actually, Master Yi AD solo is not bad. Like, if you just need to be able to abuse double strike, and if you like Q in and then double strike someone, and one of the strikes crit, they automatically lose lane, and it's so silly how many times it happens. Actually, you see no offensive summoners at all from here, which is great. It's okay for my bottom lane. It just means my bottom lane shouldn't die. At least unless they take too much poke. My Lee Sin's using the Bruce Lee skin. Oh, like Smithy. This is gonna be a lame game. Like, these 2 are really good players. And I know these 2 are just gonna spend the whole game camping me. So it's pretty much just gonna be like these 4 players right here are gonna decide who wins the game, with these 6 players being like question marks about whether or not they can perform well. Then these 4 players are gonna be what has to turn the game. So if I fall behind early, it's gonna be because Saint does like games me in lane, or like Smithy plays really well in lane. And so I decide to start standard boots 3, very, very standard. Lee Sin says he's gonna go Wolves Wraiths, Maokai Blue. Oh, okay. So he's super high rated, actually. I don't know if I believe him. I'd have to get double check, but so funny. Okay, so it looks like E's going AP, which is interesting. We don't have a team to invade, and they don't have a team that can invade because Maokai usually just wants to set up. So it's going to be a non-invade game from both sides, and we're just going to see how this game works. So I'm gonna do a standard leash for my jungler. Oh wow, that was a little bit slow, but it's cool. So I just queued that just because I wanted the last hit. It might push my lane a little bit, so that might be bad, but... And you see I just go for like zoning Qs. See if I can hit him outside the creep wave, because I don't really want to push too much. But you'll see, as soon as I hit confirm a Q, I can... Or I'm pretty much just going to be looking to Q him, and then as soon as I hit 2, I'm going to go all in on him. So I just hit 2, and as soon as I land the Q on him... So you see me spamming a shitload of spells on him, doing a lot of damage because Cassiopeia does that. And I missed like 3 or 4 CS, which sucks, but that's just from me not playing this champion enough. So now what's going to happen is, oh my god, don't lose it, don't lose it, don't lose it. Okay, so he has no mana to even go after him, which is great. And you see I'm spamming Q because I want to keep my passive up. I have enough regen with flat to be able to handle the kind of spam I'm dishing out right now, as long as I do it every couple seconds. So, and this is all you want to do as a Cassiopeia player. Just spam Qs and just go to town on the other player. Like, you see, I really stay at a stable mana. Or as stable as possible, I should say. And I try to wait so I don't immediately spam now, because I can out of mana myself pretty easily if I'm not paying attention. Oh wow, I dropped my passive stacks, which is real. That's a pretty big problem on my part. I wonder what runes is he running? Oh, he's running fucking MR, full MR with defense. Oh my god. No wonder my harass didn't do much damage to him. You can really secure ease. Oh wow. Okay. Sorry. In the middle of talking, I missed that Q. Had I hit confirm that Q on him, I would have killed him. Which is just whatever. It's me not playing Cassiopeia enough. And I'm missing a ton of last hits, like just an incredible amount that wouldn't happen normally, but it's okay. So I ended up killing, wow. So, yeah, Saint's dead there too. Okay. So we get a double kill there. And, like, Cass is strong enough to where, even if he commits like that and I get exhausted, I can still kill. Which is, yeah, why I think she's really, really stupid strong right now. So I'm not going to go back until I shove, because I know both the jungler and the middle just died, so I can shove freely. I decided not to get a second level of, I decided not to start Miasma, because I don't really like using it. I don't think there's any point to using it in lane without blue buff, because it's a 70 mana, like, it's huge. So I look at my item build, I see, like, what can I buy with what I just got? I can probably... I'm going to get a Sork Shoes with a Sight Ward and 3 health pots. That seems like a pretty good balance of, like, Adorans will give me health and Sork Shoes will have me do more damage to him. Which is, yeah, really good balance for me. And even though I missed a lot of CS, like, I zoned Rise out of a lot of CS just by trying to harass him the whole time. And you see, I max E just because I want the most possible harass damage. So I hit confirm my Q. As soon as that confirms, I go straight in on him. And he can't do anything but prison me and try to run away very slowly. Which, yeah, I don't know. Like, I've played this matchup before. It's really bad for Rise if he doesn't get jungle ganks, pretty much. And Saint's really behind, so he can't really gank too much for Rise, which is unfortunate. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to end up shoving the lane, and I'm going to go take the Wraith camp. I think that's a pretty reliable strategy right now. Okay, so I see it's there. I kill the blue Wraith. And I have 5 stacks going. I decide I don't want to drop them. With Doran's Ring, I can actually regen mana keeping 5 stacks, as long as I time this shit correctly, and don't drop my silly stacks. So I see Rise just got blue, which means Maokai might be in the area. What this means to me is I might need a ward this side, but I think I'm going to drop my stacks and go over here and ward this side over here. Okay, and Saint's over there. I see him right there. He's level 5. That's good. I have eyes on him now. I know he's not in this general area, so I might be able to push in on Rise a little bit. Because even with blue buff, he can't look to trade without probably dying in the matchup. So I pick up Miasma at 8, which is pretty standard. for me at least. And I look to get in some harass and rise. I could probably kill him with a good ultimate. So we'll see how that works out. And Lee Sin's pinging for me to come get blue, so I'm gonna go over and get blue right now. I press Q on the way because I don't want to drop stacks while getting Q, and I go and get Q, or I go and get blue. Sorry, wrong word. So now we both have blue. I have no eyes on Saint though, so it's a little bit dangerous for me. But with blue buff, I can do like all kinds of crazy shit, like spam push like crazy. And Rise really can't push at all. Like, he's not a pushing champion. He's just a champion where... yeah. And so I decided to take that again. I know Rise is coming back middle, so I'm being careful and staying like toward this area. I don't want to get picked off by Rise, because if Maokai flashes on me with Rise, I'm gonna die. 100%, unless I... well, I might be able to turn something around, but I don't want to risk it. Rise is still not here, so I'm very afraid right now. I've already taken Blue Ray, so there's not really a target for me on the map to look for without me going all the way back to like my rate. Okay, I see Rise right here. That's good for me. I know where he is on the map, and I see everyone's accounted for in terms of where they are on the map. Except for Maokai. Okay, Maokai's at Wraith Camp, so I see him there. You'll just see me constantly spamming, trying to just shove on Rise, because he can't really do anything with the range that Cassiopeia has. Even if I miss like 3/5 of my Qs, it doesn't matter, because they zone him out of really important areas, like areas for him to CS, and it's just putting a lot of pressure on the lane. Like right now, Rise, it's pretty obvious Rise needs help from the jungler, but Maokai can't really come help. Like, it's dangerous for him to come help because he doesn't do much damage on his own. So if Rise exhausts me late, I can turn and kill Rise inside the gank, and the gank could turn horrible for them, just because Cassiopeia duels like a monster. And you see, Rise has no mana, so I'm not even scared anymore. Like, even if Maokai comes, Rise doesn't have the mana pool to be able to even go on me, to be able to do damage, so he can't really do anything. So I just kill Xmithy there because he overextends and I land an ultimate. Had I even missed that ultimate, I still would have killed him, because I could have just flashed and followed up. It's just Cassiopeia does extremely well against Rise, or against a lot of people, I should say. Like, going for Saint, I get the kill. I don't know if it was worth the cross kill, but I wanted the gold. And Saint's threatening me right now. I'm very scared. But I decide to go by my will, and I finish my second Orans. And I'm level 11 right now, which makes me 3 levels higher than both the jungler and their solo lane. Their middle still has not bought MR, so that's an issue for him. Like, he has health, which is good. Like, he decided to go Catalyst first, but there's not much that can do to help him, because he doesn't have much, I don't know, he has not much he can do to tank. So I'm just going to go mid. And Lee Sin has, this entire time, hasn't even been touching mid, because I'm just doing so well mid. He doesn't need to touch it. I'm at the enemy tower, and Rise can't do anything. So when I'm that far ahead, Lee Sin just, I think, ended up just camping bottom for a long period of time. And my blue buff died with me on that last thing, so I can't go spam crazy anymore, but it's fine. I can still last hit with my autos. Not a big deal. I'm not quite sure what's happening bottom lane, but I'm not hearing an ally has died, which is good. You just see, I throw out some W's just to be able to zone him from certain areas, which is because I didn't want him to stand there and just be able to hit the creeps from that one area. I don't know where Saint is. He can come out this direction. I'm kind of scared, so I'm not gonna fully commit on Rise. Like, I could go for an ult and force his flash, but it looks like his blue is up. I know for sure because my blue is up. So, alright, never mind. He got blue, so I'm gonna go get my blue. And since I have Spell Vamp, I could solo it. Even without Spell Vamp, I could solo it. But with Spell Vamp, I don't even lose health, and I do it super fast. Oh, okay. Well, I guess the wolves aren't there. But if they were there, I would have taken them. So CS-wise, I'm about 30, 35 above him right now. That dive for Saint, in retrospect, probably was not worth it. But I wanted to kill, so, yeah. It's worth it if you say it's worth it, right? Right. So I don't know where Saint is, but I know I want his Big Wraith. So I take his Big Wraith. Peel off toward top because I don't have a ward here, so it's very dangerous for me to stay near this area. So I decide to always hug this area. I see Maokai right there, which is great, real great for me. And I just see he wards right here. I see Maokai's coming mid, which is what the heck? He literally just comes mid and throws shit into the back line, which is interesting. I don't think I've quite seen that strategy before, but it's definitely interesting. I see Lee Sin is Maokai's going bottom, so I can safely farm my own camp because he won't need it. And I see Smithy's going bottom too, so I want to follow. Wow, I don't have flash yet, so I can't really do much, but Smithy just died there. Yi is coming, but I kill Yi in 2 hits, so I'm not necessarily worried about a Master Yi. Alright, so it's over there. And I hit him. Let's see if I can force his ult. And I do enough damage now to where people really can't 1v1 me. Just because Cassiopeia is like, her damage is so high that once you get Spell Vamp, and no one can really look to 1v1 her without like exhaust or without another person backing them up. So I guess it wouldn't really be a 1v1 at that point, would it? So here we go. I decided to just push mid. I know this should be up right now. Oh well. I thought it would be up by now, but I guess it's not, which is fine. It's not a big deal for me. We just got Dragon. Blue buff is down. I 100% know it's down. I don't know why we're even pinging that. And I push out mid. It's good for me. Oh, I was gonna see, like, if Rise had gone too close to my side, I would have just immediately ulted and gone in for a kill. I know Rise's flash is down, and if its flash is down, that means I can do a bunch of things to him that are nasty. And I see that this just spawned. I'm taking his Blue Wraith again. Oh wow. So wow, he died immediately. Oh wow, I forgot my blue buff drops, so I shouldn't be really spamming that many E's. It's not good, because I don't really have the mana to support that kind of spammage. I see Maokai's bottom, which is good for me, because that's just, I know where he is. Okay, so Maokai heals, and oh my god, I don't connect, unfortunately. But I still kill. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep spamming Qs. Wow, okay, so I'm dead. 100% dead. But I'm gonna ignite her in the meantime, and he should be able to pick up. I don't know if he'll pick up a double. I think he needs the run, but I mean we're still in good standing. Notice that entire time, like the last 9 minutes or so, I haven't shot. So I have 3,000 gold right now. I see my gold, I weigh my options, I decide I want to get rivalized. I triple sell. I could have double sold actually, because that. Oh wow, okay, no, I didn't even need to sell. But I end up getting rivalized. I want to get wards as well. I don't really need health pots anymore because I have will. I sustain myself. And Lee Sin apologizes for not saving me, which is funny because I don't know. It really was like my fault. Okay, and Ted may look like he's in a little bit of an issue right now, but not really because he doesn't do any damage. But Graves does do damage, and 3 people follow him over the wall and get kills. Wow, and since he's APE, he fucking regenerates at an insane rate. And I get the blue buff, but and we get the E kill. Well, Lee Sin gets the E kill, which is good enough for me. I'm not picky about who gets kills. And you look at like Smithy's items, he decides to go full MR, which is smart, because I'm the real threat he has. I'm the one real threat he has. I mean, actually our MF is... Actually, no, our MF is a little bit behind. He doesn't really have IE yet. If I had ulted him right there, I probably could have just killed him, to be honest. And that's just not playing this champion enough. So you look like I'm just spamming all my spells mid because I want to look to do as much poke as possible. I could have played that much better, but it should be... Oh wow, I think he might die, which is not good. Oh, so he dies and loses the oracles. We trade 3 for 3, but we lose in oracles. I'm not quite sure if that was worth it. It might not have been, which is not good. I look at their damage and I see nothing can really do damage to me that's not Rise, Maokai, or E. Graves can get close, but if he gets close, he's more than likely gonna just blow up and die. So I decide that I really just want to get a Quicksilver this game, and I feel like Cassiopeia has such good, like a good enough base stats that I don't really need to go Rabadons as I would on other champions, because Rabadons would be a very large damage increase for me. But I don't really need damage right now. I just need to live in team fights if people go on me. And right now, Maokai decides to go on Lee Sin, but they don't have enough damage to follow up, just because... Oh my god, this Lee Sin is ballsy. This Lee Sin goes really far in, and I'm coming up from behind. We just sent Maokai back, so we really should be making plays on objectives right now. And I see that Dragon is up, but I really want to get the kill on this. So I'm going to start it right now. And we get Dragon. So that's a good global goal for us. We're still ahead by a lot, but I don't want to get overconfident, because if we get overconfident, bad stuff happens. Like, getting overconfident is the first like step to throwing the game, and like that's how throwing games happen, even in competitive games. So I decided to have 850 gold, and I have enough for a Quicksilver already. So I really want to just be mobile, so I decided to buy my Quicksilver now, and just run back to middle. MF goes to farm out bottom, smart. Bottom had a large wave, and they really don't have any kind of Baron pressure right now, because Master Yi does zero, does like pretty much negative damage to Baron. Like the only thing he can do for his team is to tank Baron. And Maokai doesn't do much damage to Baron either, so their only two damage dealers are people who are behind. I'm gonna see if I can bait a Maokai, actually, because if he arcane shifts on me, I might be able to do. Oh, I wanna, because Maokai's arcane shift follows you if you flash, so I wanted to stay close enough to the turret where I could flash into the turret and pull Maokai really far out of position. But it looks like he's not gonna take the bait, which is smart. And I want the blue wraith, so... Oh my god, the MF is dangerous. So I'm gonna W this area. I want vision and I want to zone them from being able to come. So... we get blue. We get their blue safely. And we should look to pick a fight here, because they really can't do anything. Oh my god, why would you stand there? Had he gotten like engaged on, I don't know if we could have saved him without burning like summoners for it. You never want to be out in front and be like, well, don't worry, I have flash. Like, you don't want to depend on your summoners too much to where you're constantly out of position. We're getting Ken and R blue, and then it looks like we're gonna go engage on them pretty soon, which is good. Rise looks like he could be a pretty big powerhouse if we don't shut him down, and not many of us can shut him down. A lot of our damage is, or a lot of our team fight is just gonna be. Alright, sorry. A lot of our, I meant to say a lot of our team fight is just gonna be how well we initiate, and they initiate horribly because Saint gets caught there, and we decide we want to do Baron, which is fine. We have double will, so I could fucking tank it for them, and it'd be perfect. The only issue is that Yi could come in here and Q it, and with the extra damage, could do enough damage to accidentally steal Baron. And he gets it. Oh my... Oh my god. So we lose Baron because we don't pull off in time and Lee doesn't smite. So unfortunate. Because it's magic damage, so definitely it doesn't do enough damage, doesn't do higher damage than smite. It's just that I guess Lee didn't expect it. I certainly thought it wasn't possible. But it looks like no one else did, which sucks, but we're still winning by a large margin, but that Baron put them into the game, put them back into the game. If we lose now, it might be because that of that Baron. So I decided I'm gonna go Rabadons now. I feel like with the MR and the Rylai's, I'm pretty tanky as it is. I really want to look to get some more damage, and I already have 2 AP items, which means that with Rabadons and the passive on it, I'll get a ton of AP. So they engage on us on the tower, and we clean them up pretty easily. 1 for 4, 1 for 5, 1 for 3, 1 for 3. Not nearly as well as I thought we did, but Graves got away at like negative health. Um, and we'll just look to push the tower here. Nunu decides to tank it. I don't know if that's a great idea, but he decides to do it. Oh shit! And I was too close, so. That's not good. That's really, really not good. So, Lee Sin gets caught because he tries to save me. And that's bad on my part. It looks like no one is chasing me though, so I'm just gonna back. I really just wanted to get the inhibit out of there. I went to zone there with my Qs, but MF wanted to brawl, and that's not the best choice in that situation. And I made a poor choice following up with her decision. So it's really just a bunch of poor choices put together. Dragon is up. We should look to fight. I have my ult up now, and Kennen's ult is up as well. The only issue is that Lee Sin. Okay, no. Maokai's top. They can't fight Dragon, which is good for us. We have double will, so we have 50% spell vamp. Yeah, I'm just gonna pull off because I think they don't need me. I'm gonna shove mid. This is a little bit dangerous. Maokai is top, but our Lee Sin is top as well. They don't have a tank, but we... Oh my god. So he flashes over. Sorry if I break myself, because when the action happens, like, I tend to stop talking. And I just want to back. I just want to back. I don't want to force anything. I want to get blue buffs from our team, and probably look to push right here, which is fine. So just push up the bottom lane into this. I wanted to consider pushing, but holy sh. Not quite sure why we did that. It was a really bad idea in all cases. We trade awfully there, because Maokai ends up tanking almost all the damage, and we just get an awful trade. If Sona can land her cord, it might be an issue. Oh my god. Okay, wow. So he makes a great play going for the wolves with his abilities. That's good. Graves decides to go over. He gets slowed and Lee Sin comes out alive. Really, really good play. But I lose blue in the process. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. How much health does he have? He has 1,000. My blue's gone. And that's just how it is. Their blue should actually come up soon. Actually, let me go see what the Baron time is. Let me see. No one timed it, which sucks. But yeah, the reason that fight went out so well is look at this choke. This choke is perfect for smoke screen. So our team gets smoke screened, and MF, which is one of our main damage, gets initiated on, which is awful, like just awful. I go for Wraith, which is a pretty common situation in this game. You see with Cassiopeia, you have a lot of Wraith control. Apparently he said the timer in chat, but no one saw it. which is unfortunate. Or I got pushed out of the chat log because people talk too much. So I know Baron will be up soonish. Soonish is not a good term though. Like, it's not a definite enough for me to be like, for me to be comfortable, pretty much. So Baron is up now, which I would just look to zone. Alright, so he throws the sapling in there. He knows we're not doing it now, but I'm gonna decide to just zone with a W there. I just need fucking vision so I can deward it. Alright, so I deward it. Oh my god, so Saint goes on me, but I can't initiate onto anyone else, which is bad, real bad. Luckily, they go for high priority targets, which is... Oh my god, I just can't connect. Wow, okay, so that fight could have turned out worse, but... Alright. Yeah, MF really stepped up there. Ryzen turned around to attack MF, and that's really the only reason we won. And Saint did a really good job zoning me there, and just his teammates didn't follow up correctly with the initiation that he gave, which is why it kind of sucks to play initiators in solo queue. Stuff like that happens a lot, actually. Holy shit! I don't know how many times I could tell him to go back. Like, he can't afford to get caught here. So everyone knows Baron is the key. That was making a joke, but they thought I meant something else. Yi did so much damage to me. Holy shit! That's not what I expected. I'm probably gonna decide to finish off either Void Staff or just go straight for Abyssal, because Abyssal is a good choice for me as well. I kind of need the defensive stat is what it looks like. So Nunu's lost 3 oracles, which is unfortunate, but he's a lot of the reason why we're winning team fights. So that's good. Malphite comes up. He's got so much tanky stats. I really need to just avoid him and go for the back line. So right now, we should really just look to shove. Saint decides to go in on me. I'm not quite sure why. I don't really see the point of going in like this. But I decide to circumvent Saint because he literally... I don't do any damage for him. Wow, Yi does so much damage to our team, though. Like, an unbelievable amount of damage. They get aced, we lose 0, so we're just gonna go for the throne. Yeah, Maokai is ridiculously stacked that game. Which sucks. For us, but we won the fight, and we got the game. The game's in the bag now. And so I played that team fight a lot better. I decided to circumvent the smokescreen, as well as circumvent the Maokai, because Maokai is so stupid. And go straight for the squishies. And even though I stunned 0 of them, my ult does like 800 damage, so it didn't matter. So I'm 2380. Where is Smithy? He's 2242. Smithy's a filthy fucking liar. Holy shit, this guy. This guy. And so you look at this elo difference. I'm 2300. My lowest rated is what? I think 1900 before that. Their lowest rated was, wow, they had lower rated people than me. But they had two people who, like, I had everyone around 2K, and they had two people around 2250, or 2150 and 2250. And that's kind of how, like, the elo system works to balance itself. Overall, I guess the teams are pretty even. Like, they could have been more stacked in either way. It's just like that Yi pick could have been different. And if it was different, they might have been able to work around that Yi. So I'm in queue now, and it's going to be another 20 minutes. So you guys can ask questions. But Yi did really well that game. Had he been able to close, like, had he been able to alpha strike one more time in that last fight, he would have killed 3 people. And we wouldn't have been able to win. And yeah, I'm almost 2400. I've got about 2 games for it. Of course, Nat asks me, what is my favorite pizza topping? I like spinach. I love spinach on pizza. I don't know why. I'm not a huge spinach fan alone, but on pizza, it's good. No, Hourglass wouldn't have been good because I can't afford to get Hourglass. Like, they had no physical damage on me. It's all MR. Or all magic damage. So I really needed MR. How mad were you when you lost in the 1v1 contest? I was upset because I played that fantastic up until I cross-killed and he killed before me. And that was just me not ulting. And that's it. Like, I just played it poorly. Did you give away the Nasus skins on Reddit? No, because I gave away some. But what I found out when I gave them away was that 6 of them in a row didn't work. And I went to go talk to some people, and I found out that they're only European only. Which I used only twice there, so that was kind of redundant. But they're European only codes, which is not what I was expecting. I was actually kind of pissed when I found it out. So I had to redo my contest because, like, half the people who, everyone who I sent it to, like, couldn't redeem because they were all North American. Luckily, I had some North American codes lying around, but I used them all, so I'm stuck with only European codes now. And I love Europe, but apparently a lot of my viewer base is American, so... Rocket Mid, very good. University, Texas A&M. I know everyone bitched about you about not having the overlay. What? Do I have an overlay on the screen? Holy shit, I didn't even realize. I meant to turn it off. I didn't mean to leave it on at all, which is whatever. I'm sure the overlay is okay. And yeah. Why did Saint Vicious did a really far reach to engage because he thought he could look to split my team again, but what happened was he engaged in the middle of the lane. The lane is too big, so the cannon circumvented him and Graves' smoke screen and just went straight for them. The initiation was just... He expected his team to be in a different position than they were, and he made a mistake going in. People do it, it's not a big deal. What is your favorite champion? I've answered that question like a million times. Who's the best Dragon's Slayer? Unsure. Reggie's pretty good. We're really, really good at him. Would you consider playing... yeah, like she's really strong and stuff. But probably not today. Yeah, Rocket Mid's definitely viable competitive play. She doesn't need to carry. Like, her utility is like absolutely insane. Masteries, I did the standard 2109. I wanted the mana regen because it synergizes well with her passive. And I wanted the Runic Affinity because she gets blue buffs a lot. For rune pages, I did standard MP5 flat, AP Quints, Magic Pin Reds, and MR flats. Very, very standard rune page for a kind of defensive mid build with MR flats. The the standard rune page would be this one. Entirely the same stuff, except for blues or AP per level. I decided not to use this one because I was kind of afraid of Rise and Maokai damage early, so I didn't want to die, and so I decided to use Imar instead of AP scaling. Oh, crap. I always forget to do this because I'm fairly new at streaming, but I need to put, there we go. I need to put on my stream privacy because as much as I like viewers, I don't like them looking at my Skype chat. So, let's quickly look to see how it looks like when I open up Skype on here. AP Gallery is really good. Like, that's a legitimate thing. And yeah, okay, you can't see it. Did really well. Jackie and me have very similar stuff. I think Jackie does a defensive rise mastery, which means he can go aggressive earlier. I decide to go utility because I like the CDR on summoners, and so that's the only difference. I think defensive might be a little bit better over more games. I have yet to test too many defensive games. I think that Ocelot build is shit. Like, I think you only need to will the Ancients, you don't need the Spirit Visage, and you don't need the Revolver. It's just a waste. Spirit Visage barely does more. It gives you like an extra like couple percentage in spell vamp, like very, very small percentage, and the CDR is entirely useless on cast. Like, CDR does not increase the 0.5 second cooldown on her E. Like, that stays standard regardless of how much CDR you get. So it's really like a build that I don't agree with. Top 2 players for every role, I'm not going to answer that. What college to go to? Texas A&M. What do you consider APE more viable than jungle? Probably not. It's really gimmicky. Argentinian fan here. Ha, Nero will be happy for that. Secret AP champion. I mean, people pretty much know all the AP champs I play. It's not necessarily any kind of secret that I play some. People might be confused that I whip out some AP carries that they're not used to. Like, I can play Karma, I can play Annie, and people aren't really used to that. But I think for the most part, there's not any AP that everyone's missing. And if someone pulls it out, they're gonna be like, "Oh my god, this guy's like the secret AP is like insane. He's just the greatest at it." Victor's awful right now. Her buffs, after the buffs, will be okay. Oh, I thought that Annie, she's limited in her ability to initiate. She really needs to initiate, and unfortunately, she can't initiate well without flash. So she's highly dependent on her flash, and that's just not something that's not good. Like, she's great damage-wise, but whew, her initiation, man, just very dependent on flash. Can you play Orianna? I've played Orianna before. I mean, she's good, but she has mana issues, and she requires blue buff, and she does, like, her damage requires items, so you don't do well until, like, about 15, 16, 17 minutes in. It just, when I can play Cassiopeia and beat the lane at level 1 or level 2, there's not much of a reason for me to play Orianna. Like, she's just not that great of a champion. What's the best you've ever done in a ranked match? Ugh, I think I went like 24-1 once. Play Karthus next game, maybe. Send me replays so I can do commentary. Maybe later, Kobe. I'm not even sure about. No, I think I have a replay installed on this thing. He's the second best cat player in the world. I don't know. Tien is no Akuma is pretty good on cat. I've seen him play. It's not bad. What about What a Warmogs? It's okay. I mean, Reggie likes building it. I can see where it could be kind of effective. When you max first, like, has E. It's mainly always E. You might want to max Q on certain champions where you can't afford to get close to E, but you can afford to chip with Q damage. I'm not quite sure what that would be though. So pretty much, like, I don't know. E puts a lot of pressure on your other lane, which is why I think almost everyone maxes E. I pretty much always max Q first. The only exception is if I'm going against a Cassiopeia or like a Rise, where I can't really get in the lane. Well, I might need like the extra levels into W to farm. What about making 80? I mean, I don't know. I think 80 Sona is okay. Do you think LoL needs a new map? Not really. I think it'd be fun, but I mean, look at Dominion. Like, I don't play Dominion, and no other pro plays Dominion. Much. Just, I don't know. Maybe like a new like 5v5 map that's interesting might be interesting. For the most part, don't fucking advertise on my stream chat. Like, it annoys me. Most underrated champ. No idea. Probably Anivia. A lot of US players don't know how strong Anivia is. Really, really good. Trundle top, really good. Just a lot of stuff. I don't know. Needed support, very good. But I don't know if that's underrated anymore. Which of these is not a Pokemon? Frodo. The fuck? Which runes do you think work best to cast in? It's either AP per level or MR. One of those two. Depends on the lane. I think Katarina might be viable. You don't need to pick her against 0 CC. No team will have 0 CC. I guarantee you at a high level. But if you can get a good lane and a good jungler to camp your lane, and it looks like you might be able to clean up fights really easily with Kat because they have nothing to put you in place. Like, she can do really well without like, even if her ult gets interrupted, like, her cleanup potential is still absurd. I'm just gonna ban him. Is AB Triss good? Yeah, she's okay. She can't really carry. She's an anti-carry. Because she just blows one person up. Ocelot's cast build I don't like. I've already went over that. Can you play Brand? I haven't played her recently. How is your Anivia? It's okay. I miss a lot of stuff, but like Cassiopeia, I found the champions that are strong, or like the skill shot champions where it doesn't matter if I miss stuff, I still win with them. And when that happens, I have a very high suspicion that this champ is very strong. It's like Cassiopeia, that's the second game I played in 3 months. And I missed a lot of shit with Cass that game. And I still, like, up and carried that game. Pretty well. What do you think of Froggen's Nivea build? Shitty. Magi's Warmogs? Like, oh my god. I don't think it's a serious build. When will you play Cat? Who knows? Does Talonbot work with support against maybe, like, a weak lane? What's your favorite sandwich build? Don't know. I like turkey, though. Turkey and ham, probably. Is Tristana a viable ranked match? Yeah, sure. Does Xerath and Talon... What? Xerath might do okay against Cass, and Talon might do okay too. It's hard to tell. Talon might be one of those matchups where you might want to max Q, because you can, like, you can space Talon pretty well with the range on that Q. Tips like countering Insane Lane, denies blue buff, and like, he has no sustain the first 6 levels, so if you can chip him and you can go in for a kill. What is your major? I'm majoring in econ. No, I don't really want to play Orianna. Like, I used to main Orianna when she was strong. Like, above anyone, I would know the strengths of Orianna. Except for maybe, like, Gigi played way more Orianna than anyone else. But I played her recently, and I was underwhelmed. Tips for a new player who doesn't know what role to play: just play around and see what you like. What's better, Rammus or Shaco, solo queue? Both can do well. Love is a fickle thing. What do you think about Tarek Xerath bottom lane? I think it's gimmicky and it wouldn't work. Can you play more next game? Maybe. Would you max Q against Cass? No. No. I don't need to. You think you are better? Are you joking me? I fucking play Cassiopeia like 12 times. I play Karthus like 100, maybe 100 plus. Like my Karthus is much better than my Cassiopeia. I always go Triforce on Gangplank. Just the time that I build it is different sometimes. You show up at the next day of the league. Who knows? Can you play Rumble next game? No, I don't even own Rumble on this account. Yeah, I know. I really should do an FAQ somewhere. The thing is, I find it like I have a strange suspicion that even if I did do that, people would still ask those questions. And I almost want to like go ahead and I don't know. There's not a good solution for that. The FAQ, I guess, would be the best. Please play Mouse. No. The statement is the faggy douchebag. No, I just think he does what he wants, and I don't know. Who is the best ganker? Probably Shaco. Lee Sin, Shaco, Valkai, really strong gankers. How strong do you think Rise is? I think he's at a level where he should get nerfs. He's definitely the top 3 or 4 or 5 AP carries. When will Dignitas come to Dignitas Motherland of Sweden? When there's a big tournament there. Can you make a video about what? I don't play I don't even own Renekton. What the fuck? My friend is looking for a new summer name. No idea. I'm not a namer. Would you rather have Jatter dominate as a jungler? I'd rather have... I'm not going to answer that. I feel like that has enough negative connotation with whatever answer I pick. And do I think Jad is better? No, not necessarily. It's situational. We're top 5 champs right now. Veigar, Karthus, Rise. Probably my Morg and my Gameplank. Those 5 are really good. If not, if I had to choose only AP, I would probably choose Galio after that. My Swain's okay. I don't know. I don't know how much I trusted after that one game where I got screwed against M5 just by playing badly. My Heimerdinger is actually really, really good. It's just I don't get to play much. Big or small? What do you think about Urgot? Good. What are some counterpicks to LeBlanc and more? Cassiopeia. There we go. Do you follow Progress of Ocelot World? What? No, but that's hilarious. You play Veigar? Yes, holy. The thing is, like, I play champions, like, I start playing champions for the dumbest reasons. Like, I started playing the Nivea because her taunt with, where she walks with her wings folded on the ground back and forth. I thought that was really funny, so that's why I started playing the Nivea. If Cassiopeia is the #1 safest pick anywhere, Morgana is probably like the #2 or very close. LeBlanc is vibe. I mean, she's a counter pick. Like, that's what she is. AP, both of those APs can work. What's your favorite champion? I've answered that millions of times. He wins in lane usually. I feel like Vlad would do. There's a lot of variables though. Like, how many blue buffs does Karthus get? But for the most part, Vlad does really well against Karthus. How much delay on your stream? 6 seconds? I think that's what Nat said. Oh, here we go. I got dominated on my team, and I got Araragi. Oh, this is a high elo game. Who is in queue? Who is in queue for this? Saint's already in game. It's gonna be Wings of Death for sure. Who else? Probably Clarky D. Or Claky D. I might would have banned Lee Sin, because if it is, I can't afford to give him Lee Sin. That's like his #1 jungler. He's really, really good at it. Yeah. Is allowed to get countered to anyone mid. Yeah, beats Morgana, beats Karthus, beats Kennen. Very safe pick. He is cool. If someone asked you to get an elo for money, would you? Holy sh! Okay, you know what? I actually wanted to ban Sivir, so that worked out well. But when I was clicking like the fucking thing right here and it popped up and I auto banned, like I could have came out pretty horrendously. But everything worked out well. When it comes to team comps, what's more winning? What's more important? Well, you have to win your lane to a certain extent to even be relevant in team fights. I've been live with Scar's fun. You should refresh. Someone tell him to refresh. Yeah, apparently someone banned Ari and then Soraka. I gave up Shaco. That's fucking Teddy Aro. Okay, how do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? The thing is about this specific thing is that I can't afford to play certain champions against Shaco because he is a fucking dick. So what I'm going to do, my options there were limited. I was either going to pick Galio or Morg for very safe picks. And okay, so I left up Cassiopeia, they decided to pick Cassiopeia. I'm fine with that as Galio. It's shitty for me. I think Cassiopeia does come out ahead in this matchup, but whatever, I'm fine with this matchup. My rune page for this is plus 27 MR at 1. I'm more than prepared for Cassiopeia. And I decided to run teleport because I like teleporting bottom and picking up kills. I don't know why people think Galio beats Cassiopeia. He does okay against her, but Cassiopeia will definitely beat Galio in a straight-up matchup. I couldn't really Viagra against Shaco. It's way too risky, and especially against Cassiopeia, it would be crushed. I hope this will be recorded. All my videos are recorded for, I think the minimum is 7 days. So as soon as this is over, all my videos show up immediately on my feed for 7 days. So you have up to 7 days to watch them. I can save the ones that I think are interesting, but for the most part, I don't save much. If someone asked you for ELO for dollars, would you do it? I mean, if they offered me a lot, sure, but that's not something I can actually say on stream and be like, yeah, I would do it. And I know, like, there's writers watching, and they'd be like, we'll fucking ban you if you do that shit. So, yeah, do I accept fan mail? Sure, if you find out my address, send it to me. I mean, that's great. I'm telling you, Cassiopeia will beat Galio. Especially if she gets an earlier blue. It's just very, very hard. No, yeah. Okay, this is like, oh my god, such a misconception that Galio beats Cassiopeia. Like, the only reason In5 won the matchup was because they denied Cassiopeia her blue. Before they did that, Cassiopeia was winning the lane pretty easily, and she missed the kill chance at level 6 because Reggie messed up. That's it. That's all there is there. Are you a real Texan? I don't own cowboy boots, so no. I thought what this sentence was saying is, what do you think is the most powerful Power Ranger or something? And I was like, what? Saber, really, really fucking strong right now. Hold up, there's a question right here. Why no AP Kog'Maw? I'm not a big fan. I want a main champion, one that's underrated. I like different. You're not a special. I don't know. I would be too mean, but I guess you could just do something like Katarina or just something people don't play. What can beat Garen in lane? Corki. Range stuff does well. Alright, so I'm against Erwin Booz. And Erwin Booz is definitely like a high elo player. And then Hotshot is top. I actually don't think Rumble beats Garen. Like, the matchup is very, very hard up until a certain point. But we have Shyvana jungle. We have Dominate. I trust him as a jungler, so I know that the jungle will work out pretty well. Bottom lane has double heal. If bottom lane somehow dies, I will be shocked. Well, actually, they have no cleanse for the exhaust from Shaco. So if Shaco ganks him, stuff might turn bad. But for the most part, if bottom lane dies, that will be pretty sad. So the big action lane should be solos. Like, I see the solo lanes. They have either high damage or high CC. They have good setups for Shaco. So that's where the real action will be on the solo lanes. And Dominate can't really gank for me until later. What's a good pick versus Ahri and Xerath? Veigar against Ahri. Oh, that is a fun fucking matchup for Veigar. I'm gonna go a very dangerous opening build. So I'm against Shaco, and really against Shaco, you can't afford to really go anything but a boots opener. But since I'm gonna get Bulwark at 2, I'm thinking I might be able to pull it off to the point where I can pull off a Meki Pendant start to get a faster Chalice. I'm gonna go with that. If it doesn't work out, I will feed horribly this game. And their team looks pretty, like, I know everyone on their team but the Shaco. And that Shaco sounds like he's Korean, so it'd probably be pretty decent. Oh, I forgot to put my playlist on. So let me quickly do that. I was wondering, like, I'm missing something. Wow, StarCraft music. So I have... My background music, for the most part, is low. Just so... Oh my god, I didn't realize he's starting red. Oh, I'm so slow! Fucking fat ass gargoyle. Okay, what? Hotshot decides to come mid, which is interesting. Actually, not bad. I do not have armor, so that's actually not a bad thing for Hotshot. The Dominate's going to do its first gank top. And there's not much I can do here. I don't want to go into melee range because Hotshot will probably hurt me real bad. And I don't really want that to happen. Hotshot decides to go W second just to be able to charge up his defensive stats. Which is what you do if you don't expect to be able to kill in lane. So it's smart move. CS looks pretty even. Hotshot's down by 1, but that's like completely irrelevant. Rumble started boots. That's fine. That means he can lane against Cassiopeia. If he started cloth armor, he wouldn't have been able to lane in that lane. And here we are. I'm just last hitting against Hotshot. And Hotshot can't really do anything to me. I can't really do anything to Hotshot. Because he started, I don't know. Just not much I can do to him right now. How? So I have 28 armor. Like, if I go in on that shit, like, I'm very afraid that Hotshot would do lots of damage to me. Oh, I could have. If Hotshot tanks turrets, like, I'll be able to do some good work. The reason why I'm trying to not shove my wave against Hotshot is largely because they have a Shaco, and as long as it's shoved toward me, I have no issue. Oh my god. You can probably get a pretty easy kill there. Oh my god. He went back in for it, which is not good. Okay, so I can't really do anything about this, so I'm not even gonna bother looking. I hope they get the kill. If they don't, it's unfortunate, but there's no reason to tunnel vision that lane. No, no Hotshot, no. Okay, that did nothing. Oh, well, fuck. I see Shaco just popped up, and that did nothing to me either, or as well. Nothing real big on this front so far. Hotshot's behind a couple CS, but nothing that's not. Wow. So I can't go into that. I don't know why the fuck Dominate just did that. Holy shit. So Shaco's well on track. Oh my, and Hotshot kills me because I can't bulwark fast enough. I'm spamming Alt W and it's not coming up, which is sad. Sad, sad, sad. So I still do not have armor against this matchup, so I'm gonna have to change my normal build on Galio, probably just to pick up some armor, because it's very vital for me to have armor in this. So I decided to pick up an early Chalice, and after that it doesn't really matter. I'll build quite a bit of armor after that. So as you see, I just shoved the lane right there, real hard. And Hotshot decides to first buy a fucking... Wow, he does a lot of damage. Holy shit. So he buys a BF sword. Actually, I might be okay. Just stay in lane. But holy shit, that BF sword does so much damage right now. So bot lane is losing. Pretty much all the lanes are losing, from what I understand. So I luckily call back Araragi because I don't want him to get plastered by Hotshot with his BF sword. I'm trying to think how I want to play this game. Right now, I really should be looking to go toward a Glacial. So I'm going to stay in lane to at least have 700 gold for it. Hotshot really can't do anything to me without trying to chase me on Galio. And he understands that that probably won't work. So he decides to just max E and spin on the wave, just to be able to clear fast. Which is good. So I finally have some armor. I should be doing okay. Okay, so Dominate gets what, 1 kill? Only 1 kill. And Irwin has blue buff, which is not good for us. Wow, I miss a lot of my targets. And I teleported, but I really need to, so. Trying to kill Hotshot has caused my team to not do that well, which is not good. Wow, top has 33 CS, which means we'll be fucked. Like, Rumble has no farm. Holy sh... I shield him because I want him to take less damage. Oh my god, 7 health. Okay, but I got it. So they're thinking I can cut Canada, which may be entirely possible. I decided to ult her because I want to get, because I know if I kill Janna, we can get this dragon. So I ult, even though it's a 2-minute plus cooldown. I understand that it's more important for me to waste ult there just because. Wow. Alright, so we get dragon, which is good. It puts us back into the game a little bit. Hotshot just rushing IE. Dear God. So he's gonna do chunks and chunks of damage. 2-1-2, man. Hotshot ganks haven't been working out. So I shove in mid, and I decide I want to finish my glacial before I do anything else. So I finished my glacial, and really I just wanted the glacial because, sorry, I wanted the CDR with the armor. That's it. I didn't really need the mana, so if I was gonna build glacial, I don't think I would have been. I don't think I would have, or I should have gone Chalice, but that's all in hindsight, right? Hotshot's gonna come in and kill the tower, and I can't do shit about it. So, I'm not quite sure why Hotshot keeps dipping out over there, but see, Shaco is middle. And Hotshot flashes and ignites to try to get the kill. He doesn't get it, so that's good. But still, you see how much damage he did, which is very, very, very bad news for my team. If he's inherently very tanky with courage, so especially with this farm, like 0-2 top. It's real bad for my team because our AP damage will be nothing. So it'll be all depending on whether or not my bottom lane does well, and he went Wriggles first. So like our damage, okay, I killed the silly Shaco, which is good. maybe puts me a little bit back in the game. But wow, he had 3 kills. How the hell did he even get? Oh wait, that failed gank mid. Everything bad happened off that. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like that's the big plays I need happening to be able to turn this game around, because so far it's not looking good for my team. I'm farming pretty well. Like I'm about the same as Hotshot is right now, so yeah, everything is working out fine. I'm a little bit unsure about how to build right now. Usually this would be the time where I'm like, damn, it'd be good to get Abyssal. But they really don't have much magic. They have, what, 3 AD and Cassiopeia. Cassiopeia is so scary though. Tell you what, I'll finish off my Frozen and then I'll go Aegis. Okay, so I'm not gonna go Aegis because he's gonna go for it. So I think I'm just gonna build Abyssal after I finish my Frozen. And Hotshot finishes like a 14-minute IE because he got so, like, that first double kill that he got was ridiculous. Like, that should never happen. It's just the Shaco came at a good time. Hotshot doesn't even do much damage to me, but he double crit there, so that was the only issue why, only reason why it was a little bit bad. Wow, what the kind of confused why people went in on that, but whatever. So as you can see, without this extra armor, that might not have worked out well. Oh my god, the dragon, or the fucking blue buff reset. Ugh. Disgusting. But I'm maxing W second because Hotshot's such a dangerous presence right now that I can't afford not to, pretty much. Cass tries to put in some damage to me, but I have blue buff, so the damage she's gonna do is gonna be less than remarkable, let's put it that way. I use shield to have the guy hit me a little bit to regenerate. Everything works out fine there, and I'm just gonna shove this. Which is great. Oh my god. He's just getting plastered pretty much by Hotshot. So he's still at 71 CS. Like, he's so far behind where he needs to be. Oh, fuck. I can't chase. Hit Hotshot with a slow. Hit him with another slow, and I run away. Barely surviving. Wow, Hotshot was probably pretty pissed. Yep, and as I say that, So this looks like a game where I can just build Abyssal. No one's really building MR, and I kind of want it to be more tanky while still doing some pretty decent damage. So that's my item choice right now. I'm gonna go build Abyssal. We didn't get Dragon, but we came out of that fight like 4 for 1. So we did really well in the fight. I have no issue getting up Dragon as long as something happened. Oh, I thought that was up. Oops. So usually right now I would have enough MR to be able to one-shot these with Q, but I know I don't because yeah, I decided to build a really late Abyssal. Oh, this is warded. Shit, I just walked through the ward. That's not good. Okay, Jenna outplayed me horribly, but holy shit, Dominate almost died there. The thing is, like, oh my god, Araragi is just losing his lane so badly that it's hard to be able to help him do anything. So I'm gonna go top right now because there's no way Rumble can do anything against that shit. Oh, but he might be able to cut, which is interesting. How the hell did that happen? What? Yeah, he just lost Oracles. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was not good for me. I didn't mean to run out there. And I just gave away so much there. Oh my god, I should not have done that. I didn't think he'd be waiting in that bush. Yeah, I don't know. Especially with blue buff, I can't handle that at all. The top is just getting owned. Aragi's so far behind, like he does negative impact to this game right now. Wow, they already did. So I'm just gonna follow these guys around and try to do ward. We're much stronger. I think we should look to try to kill some people in team fights. So why is Araragi? Like Araragi just needs to farm. Like it's ridiculous how far behind he is. There's no reason for him to come gank with me because like there's lanes that need to be farmed out. Specifically top lane. As long as he doesn't get caught in the jungle. Wow, so Hotshot already has Last Whisper. Oh dear. There's a farther range creeps and run out. It's up, it's up, it's up, it's up. Wow, Irwin has fucking those items already? Oh, hot shot. What are you doing, hot shot? So I get everyone inside the ult, which works out perfectly for us. Oh my god, we need a chase. We need a chase. Oh my god, why fucking don't die. Oh my god. This fucking So I shield Araragi because I can get health back if he gets hit. And he has Woda, so Oh my god, is that free farm? That's the greatest. This is the greatest feeling. Oh my god, I get a kill here too. Oh, guess not. Oh my god, he had Ignite. How strong is... Yeah, I guess I shouldn't have tried that. That was real bad on my part. I thought I could get a kill with double buff, but it looks like he just has too many items on me, or I don't have enough armor. I thought with that kind of health gain I could have killed him, but it's bad. Luckily. Oh, we need a ward. I'm gonna go and buy a lot of wards because I'm always relatively scared when they have Cassiopeia or someone who can kill drag really, or Baron really fast. Especially because Shaco's at the point where he doesn't do any damage. I just want to give Rumble this farm because he still needs it. Like, oh, it's unbelievable. All of our damage is Tristana right now. Like, if people don't blow up in my ult, then and Tristana somehow dies in these team fights, we will lose the game. And it didn't help that I died stupidly here and here. So Graves is pretty decked as well. Man, just the CS scores on everyone on this team are so bad. Including myself. Alright, cool, I got that. Probably just gonna go Rabadon's next. I feel like we need some sort of damage. And I'm pretty tanky as is. There's not much that I can get that would like make me insanely... Okay, so he gets picked. And then, like, you can't overextend without a ward here, but it's fine.